Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? Alright, I'm going to do another whip and chat. Toss this aside. Okay, there we go. Alright, Craftably's Midnight Warrior by Sarah Burrier. 20 inches by 28 inches, round drill. 62 colors in total, including 2 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis. They're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. There are also 2 rhinestones, translucent faceted tops with silver bottoms. So, and they're different colors. Alright, so there you go. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Currently in the middle of Silent Hill. No wind. And it's foggy. So yeah, Silent Hill. Just need a portable radio and a flashlight and we're set to go. Rest of the atmosphere is established. Alright, so I placed the rest of the ABs that I was working on previously for the crescent moon. So yeah. And I did a blue. So we'll do this op symbol here. I think it's a strand of her hair going across the crescent moon. So yeah, let's continue from there. Hopefully your crafting and other hobbies are going well and it's not foggy where you are. So, welcome to winter in Canada at the moment. It's like, wow. 58 right there. Okay. Now, it's still getting traffic, like transport trucks and stuff. Mom received a parcel for the mail, so the postal carrier came to the door. And then she put other mail in the mailbox, and it being foggy, I had to kind of wait to cross kind of thing. Use my hearing instead of sight. Listen for tires on the road. Then crossing. That just tons of fun was had there. Alright, 58. It's up arrow. Alright, let's go right here. Well, this is down lower technically. So yeah, this is like her hair, strands of her hair in this blocked lower in the section here. So yeah, pretty uneventful kind of day, but nonetheless, good day to diamond paint. I haven't seen the sun at all. The sun's hidden behind clouds, but yeah, it's daytime, but yeah. I can kind of get a feel for what a day is going to be like atmosphere-wise, in like my bedroom. It still seemed like fairly dark in my bedroom this morning. Looked at my alarm clock and it was like almost 8 o'clock. Like when I usually get up on my days off. Yeah. It's the max I sleep up to. 8 in the morning. But yeah. Yeah, it's just a strange, very dense fog. It's not freezing out, but I'm sure it's like slightly above zero. I think there's such a thing as like snow fog or something, but yeah, it's just not that cold. Have to be closer to 0 degrees Celsius for snow to start forming. or get the incentive to. But yeah, not at the moment. It would be more likely to rain than snow. Okay, any more of this up symbol here? Okay, yeah, there's a nice strand up here. Oh, okay, there's a small chunk here too. Alright, so look at that. But yeah, just like a few more colors in this section, and then I can continue with this guy and part of her upper part of her headdress after this. Her antlers or something, whatever's sticking out from the headdress. Yeah, part of that. Some sort of twigs or something, branches. Okay. Yep. Boop. Yep, this is a strand of her hair. Yep, for sure. There. Okay, the rest of this is like 3. Okay, a nice little kind of path here. Kind of a staggered pathway, really. But yeah, here we go. Just the subtle details in a canvas. I watched an unboxing of that DAC potion canvas. Had a couple fairies in it. Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, totally different artist though. It's not a Randall Spangler, so 168 centimeters by 45 centimeters or something. Yeah, it's massive. That might not be the right measurements, but yeah, just really long. Like it couldn't fit on her table. She had an octagonal table top that she was showing the canvas on. You got like a really good view of it, but she had to like slide it back and forth to show where all the A, B's were going and stuff. It had 2 huge bags of packages of colors, like the drills. Yeah, and she said it was a fairly heavy canvas, like the box. Fairly extensive. And 2 sticker sheets. It's over like 60 something colors. Yeah. So awesome. That really well rendered. I didn't even know there were like books in the background. There's like a butterfly on one of the potion bottles. So it's a lot of 310. They're like 10 or 11 packages of 310 drills, like the black drills. It's like, oh. Yeah, and I thought Nightbringer from JoJo's Art had the most 310 at one point. Like, that was 3 or so years ago. 2 or 3 years ago. That had the most, yeah. 310s at that point in time, but now there's probably 3 or 4 other canvases that have tons of bags of 310. Or a black drill equivalent. Yeah, Nightbringer is a fairly straightforward kind of piece, but yeah, a lot of color blocking to an extent for 310 wise, but as always, if you do something in sections, it's more manageable and you get it done over time. So that's what I've always believed. Yeah, a section like this might be overwhelming. So if it was split into like half, maybe it wouldn't be as daunting to do, but I don't mind these huge sections. Oops. Oh, that's from a previous color. I'll just get rid of that. Yeah, and that Potions canvas had white tray with the plug in it in her kit, because people weren't very happy with the clear trays. Couldn't see their drills, I guess. I don't know, I haven't had a problem, but yeah, it could be a major thing for somebody, so it's a reasonable request. Yeah, okay, the letter B, if I'm correct. Yep, looks like the letter B. We'll do that next. Just kind of right there, just on the side. Okay. 54. Yeah, probably another blue or something. 47. 154. Yeah, 38, 39. Yep, I think it's just here and there. Yeah, there's kind of spread out. I'll get a few out. Just never know. There's tons of this left too, like half a bag. So it's only one bag for the 54. 47. Yeah, we did a little before. Yeah, there's 2 bags left. So that's further up in the sky on the canvas. Okay, B. So okay, there's brackets of it, of the symbol here and there. So I'll just fill it in accordingly. Uh, 6R 3. A couple B's just here and there. If you're really looking, of course. Yeah, there's B's up here. Might miss some. It's N, F, N, R, P. It's a really busy section. Should fill in half decently. Oops. Well, hopefully your projects and canvases and other hobbies are going well. But yeah, just having time to yourself is really nice. even after like a busy day, or if you just have like a reprieve from the chaos of daily life, just to put some drills on adhesive or color or something. It's really nice. Yeah, it's important to put some time aside for yourself every once in a while, or at some point every day. Yeah, even if it's just for like 10 minutes or so, that probably makes an incremental difference over time. Yeah, work, it may be like an industrial manufacturing environment, but yeah, just nice to be doing my thing. Nobody like around really. They're just like in other parts of the plant or whatever, but it's nice in my own department to just do my own thing and just do what I need to do without anybody hanging out. Yeah, that wasn't the case the other day. I just kept having logistical problems with the product flow. And yeah, I was in the dryer room more than I was boxing off. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't feel that's like a very productive day when I have to like repair or shut down the line to fix something that should just like correct itself over time, but it just progressively got worse and I had to shut the line down. So yeah, that was a pretty bad couple days. A way to start the week, and it just delays the other processes. Like a few hours of the line being down is affecting space for other product that's coming in, like raw product that's coming in. Is if I have an empty silo, then a different lot of product can be started to process to be sent over to my department to be dried. But if one process chokes and for what I have to do to dry the product, then it just sets everything back. And all you can do is just try to solve the problem and just get started back up. Because then you'll be done all the sooner. And then product can move around. Everybody else can get more done in the plant. Can get more product out the door sooner rather than later. But yeah, stuff comes up. Stuff runs down. Yeah, because there's a time where the line has to like warm up. Yeah, the dryer has to warm up in the dryer chamber and all that before you can even start running product. Yeah, then once you get it going, you can tweak with the settings to have the product at a certain specification, and then you pack it. But if one thing quirks out, yeah, it just ruins the whole entire process. Everything must work in a chain link kind of relationship in terms of like functionality and stuff. It's a chain reaction if something's not working properly. Yeah, when you're spending like a couple hours of the day with two supervisors, yeah, it can get a little unnerving. Like, have you had your afternoon break yet? Like, no, I've been in here trying to fix this, but it's not getting better. Okay. Go for your break, and then we'll tidy things up. Like, yeah, I feel bad because I'm like the one who's supposed to be like fixing this. I had been working on it to an extent, but it's just made some headway, then it just reverted back to the original problem. Yeah. It can only tweak the settings on the machinery to maintain product quality and functionality at the same time. But yeah, if you deviate too much from either of those, the product specifications for quality and safety, then yeah, it's just wasted product that has to be reprocessed into another lot or used at a later date. I'd rather just have usable product upon the first run in the first place, is then just keep going from one product to the other, and product gets out the door and other facilities can function, because these are technically ingredients for other foods. Yeah, powdered egg goes into a lot of different stuff, so egg powder, powdered egg, whatever you call it. Dried egg. Liquid to solid, I guess. Just taking a percentage of the moisture out of it to dry it, condense it down to a powder, which then can just be re-moisturized, and you have the consistency of liquid egg again. So basically what it is, taking the water out of egg. Taking the moisture out. It lasts longer that way than liquid egg. Liquid egg, if not stored at a sustainable temperature, will just go bad and smell really horrible. So, yippers. Yeah, rotten eggs just do not smell great at all. That's a safe way to go. No, my camera just kind of shift. Oh, combination of things probably. But yeah, that was Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, the coworker that I switched with was having the same issues I was having. I just didn't want to shut the line down. Like, I got it restarted after my coworkers' issues, like the same issues. Ran for a couple hours just fine, and then just finally it's just like, no, not today. Kaput. Why? By the time my coworker came in, I had isolated the issue of the jam up, or the whole line issue, down to an airlock which controls the flow of the egg powder to the blender, which agitates the powder so that it doesn't clump up into one pile inside of the blender and be impossible to package. Yeah, it keeps the egg powder loose so that it can be dropped into 20 kilogram increments and sealed up in a cardboard box with a bag in it. So, and then skidded, palletized. So, yeah, just nice little domino chain effect. Just get the line started, get the product running, and the product goes to the blender, and I package it. Rinse and repeat until everything, all the egg is now powder and packaged. And you clean the line and start another product or lot and do the same thing. Like, it's just supposed to be continuous. As long as we have product to process. But yeah, if one thing goes wrong, it just sets everything back. And it can't be helped, because it just makes the problem worse if the line just keeps running and there's a backup or jam up of egg powder because it's not being transported pneumatically, like air pressure suction kind of system, to the blender. Like, it's a huge part. Then it starts backing up into the rest of the process, rest of the machinery, and it's just a disaster. The line would eventually shut down itself. That's what you don't want to happen, as then you have liquid eggs stuck in piping, and since it's like no longer in a cool refrigerated environment, you get that hazard of either the egg cooking in the line. I got the top of the dryer where there's still ambient heat coming off the machinery from it cooling, or you just get like warm egg in the piping that will just start going bad. Will have bacteria in it eventually if it's there long enough. We never let it go that long. It's usually just a continuous process, because once the liquid egg hits the heat, it's now a powder. Like, after a few minutes of it being exposed to heat, it then forms into a powder and drops in a chamber via gravity, and then, yeah, it gets transported to the blender. So, but yeah, always something that quirks up the works. But anyway, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I put my Facebook profile name, my Echoes of Color Facebook business page, and my Instagram. Oh, excuse me, all three I just usually update if I complete one of these sections kind of thing. Yeah, just very quick progress updates. Usually showing canvas kitted up if the drills are come packaged in a certain way, like those heat seal bags, DAC kind of thing. If I have to like kit it up, then I take a picture. But yeah, most of the time I take a picture of a canvas I'm going to start, and then yeah, the WIP and chats continue on as usual. I also post a couple walking challenge website links. Conqueror being the Lord of the Rings 5-part virtual journey across Middle Earth. I'm on part 4. I Sauron. Get medals and stuff for completing the distances. I'm not sponsored or affiliated or partnered with Conqueror or Pacer. Pacer challenges Silk Road trading routes in Asia circa 700 BC. Yeah, it's just the paths that traders took to move silks and stuff around, so way back when. I'm sure those pathways are still being used up to this day, or an equivalent. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's just information purposes only, the walking challenge stuff. So it's just something I'm doing. This is an incentive to stay active. If you want to, check it out. It's there. I'm not affiliated or anything, so it's just strictly information. But anyway, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors, hobbies. If you're just hanging out, thank you. Always appreciate the support. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.